Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another PunishingGray Raven video, and in today's video I am going to talk about how you should develop your characters as an F2P or a moderate spender in this game, because you can always pull multiple copies of characters that will first of all require a very huge amount of black cards that will take a long time to farm. Also, you can invest money in the game, but if you want to really upgrade the character with your real life money, it will cost a lot. And I have done previously a calculation that for each copy of the character or each 30 shards, you will need around 100 US dollar or a little bit more, not less. So that's a kind of an expensive process, and in my previous video I kind of explained that how many character shards you will actually need to upgrade this character from S to double S to triple S and so on and so forth. It's not just one copy of the character, that's not enough. You will need a lot more than that. So if you are interested to know that, feel free to watch that video. Now let's talk about in this video that what you can do as a free to play player without spending anything in the game, but using the in-game mechanisms and how to make the characters strong. So let's go to the character, and I am going to use Lucia Crimson Weave as an example, and I'll be showing you some processes as an example. And I'll be also talking about my first double S character that I did double S in a free way, entirely for free. I got only one copy of this character, Bianca, from her banner, and then I worked her up, and now she's kind of maxed up. So these are the two examples. So the first step about the upgradation of the character in a free way, it is going to be upgrading the character from S rank to double S rank. You need to go to the evolve, and you need to unlock all these nodes, and then tap on this middle button, and it will provide you a double S upgradation. And if you go to double S from S, you will get this sort of stat upgradation. This is very massive upgradation, guys. This is really amazing, and you can do this thing entirely for free. You don't have to pull any character or anything. All you have to do is to go to the battle and go to this phantom pain cage, and there are different stages. In total there are 15 stages in these three groups, and you have to play totally 12 stages. That means 4 stages from the first group, 4 stages from the second group, and 4 stages from the third group. 12 stages if you play each and every week. If you clear them, then at the end of the week, on each and every Monday, the game will send you certain rewards, which is known as Phantom Pain Scar. And what is this thing? Let me quickly show you that there is a shop associated with this Phantom Pain cage. If you go to the shop, there is a currency in this shop, and this is the Phantom Pain Scar. That is the prime reward of completing this game mode on a weekly basis. And after each week you will get certain currencies, and with that currencies you can buy these shards, and you can buy maximum 30 of them. That's it. That's what you need to upgrade the character from S ranked to double S rank. So that's the first thing you need to do with the character. Now let's talk about what are the other things that you can do with the character, because it will take some time for you to upgrade the character from S rank to double S rank in a free way. So first thing first, if you go to the character profile, we can do a lot of things. We can add weapon, we can add cup, and we can add memory, and we can upgrade all of these stuffs. Now about the weapon and the cup, first let me talk about these two things. The weapon, you can get the 6-star weapon, of course, because it will give you some quite extra effects. And if you want to get the weapon from the weapon banner, it will cost you 7,500 black cards to guaranteedly get the weapon. You can even get the weapon with fewer, but that's the recommended budget that you should make for the weapon if you are willing to use the weapon. However, if you are not willing to do that, you can always use this sort of 5-star weapon. That is also very good. Lightning damage 10%. That will also give you certain attack, and if you upgrade the weapon, it will give you kind of a very high stat. But of course, kind of uh, less high than the 6-star weapon, of course it will suffer. But as you can see, if you want to train this 5-star weapon, it is kind of easier, because if you go to train, of course you can level up this weapon, you can level up the 5-star weapon, 6-star weapon, but if you want to do the resonance, it is kind of easier for you to resonate these 5-star weapons, and the materials that you need this sort of 5-star weapons, it is easy to obtain. So that's the thing to consider. So don't regret too much if you are not really having the 6-star weapon. For example, in my Bianca is totally maxed up and she is doing very well in different game modes, and I don't even have her 6-star weapon. I am only using this 5-star weapon Polar Knight. Her 6-star weapon Hecate I didn't really pull, and it is doing good. It is doing really good. As you can see, I did a couple of upgradation to the weapon. I kind of enhanced it to the max. I did some resonance, weapon resonance, that is also possible to do, because as I told you that it is easy to get these 5-star weapons, and you need same weapon another copies, multiple copies to do this resonance, and this resonance gave me attack 30, crit 30, huge amount of critical rate and attack buffs, which is very good, already very good to entirely clear the content. However, the 6-star weapon is going to be way better in each and every aspects, but for that you have to budget certain black cards and resources. So that's the thing about the weapon. Cub, on the other hand, cub is a thing that is kind of easier to obtain, and if you go to the research and development, the cub banner only need 2 pulls. That means 5,000 black cards or 5,000 of these currencies that you can you have to invest. The same thing, you can also get this cub research tickets entirely for free by different mechanisms in the game, and I will talk about it in some other videos, but it is possible to obtain, and I kind of farmed these tickets entirely for free, and I got this cub for Lucia Crimson Weave entirely for free. I haven't invested any black cards, so it is possible to get. We'll explore those options later, but let me go to the character again, and cub is something that you can add, because this will give you some extra features, some extra abilities, some extra buffs. For example, this one is Sparkling Assault. This has some certain features and dealing 2000% at 70% lightning damage. So this helps to increase the damage numbers, this helps to enhance the performance. So these are the things that you need to know about the weapon and the cub. You might decide getting them, because considering the fact that you need 15,000 black cards to get one copy of, guaranteedly get one copy of the character, and that one copy is not even enough to proceed really high. Okay, so if you think from that point of view, in my humble opinion, I think getting the weapon and getting the cub and getting the character to simply double S, it is the best and the most optimal way to go, but the rest will depend on you. Now let's talk about the memories. In my previous videos I talked about how to farm memories, how to get the memories, and what will be the ideal setup memory for this character. Now let's talk about how to upgrade this memory and make it really powerful. For example, let's consider this memory, Cotty memory. First of all, you have to train it, you have to do this enhancement thing that you can do simply by just using those memory enhancers, and once the enhancement is full, you can do this resonance thing. And in my previous videos I talked about in details that how resonance things works. Basically, you need to equip the memory to the character. First thing first condition, you need to equip the memory to the character, then you need to start do the resonance. And for resonance, you need to have any of the Cotty memories. That means you don't have to have the same slot memory, but any Cotty memory. And let me quickly show you from where you can buy. You need to go to the event shops. Simply just go to the shop, and here the memories are available in this special section, and you can just simply select the filter and find the Cotty here, confirm, and select any memories from here. Let me just buy one of it, just buy 2 of them, and let's go back to the character and try to do the upgradation. Okay, we are on Koti. So make sure that you upgrade your memory fully. For example, this memory is not fully leveled up, so you need to use overclock materials. You need to upgrade the memory using the memory enhancer, and then you can get access to this overclock this resonance material. So let's do this resonance thing, and let's tap on it, select any random memory from here, and make sure that the memory is totally equipped with the character, because there's a thing called binding member. That means the effect that we are going to get through this resonance are going to be bind with Lucia. That means only Lucia can enjoy the effect when she is using this memory. If you equip this memory to any other character, that character can use that memory, but that character will not get this resonated effect. So let's do this resonance. Okay, we got resonance blue orb level 1. So our blue orb has been enhanced through this resonance, which is not really too good or too bad. It's an okay thing, I guess, but there are better effect. And if you want to do this again, swap resonance, you can do it again. If you are not happy with this effect, you can do it again. And let's do the resonance and see. Now there are 2 options. Which one is better, blue or yellow? Great cross skill. Now they are giving us 2 options. I can keep either the previous effect, that is the blue orb enhancement, or I can select this yellow orb enhancement. I think I'll just keep the blue one, because blue orbs, Lucia usually use blue orbs in her initial stages. So let's do the resonance of other thing. By the way, you can use these materials too to add and get some direct effects from the resonance, but these things are highly expensive. I would not suggest to do it. Rather, keep doing resonance with these memories again and again. In that way, you can actually find the good effect at some point. If you don't found, keep doing it, because it is cheap. Getting those memories are really good. See, QTE level 1. This is not a good effect. I would like to definitely change this, because this is my damage dealer. She's not going to act as a QTE. So let's do it again. Swap. Now we are having signature move level 1. Look at this. This is a good effect for any character, because most of the recent characters are having their really developed signature moves, and they also have time stop calculation in their signature move. So definitely I'm going to swap this one, and now the signature move effect is added to my character. So I have 2 effects with one single memory, and now the resonance thing is completed. I can do more resonance with the same memory if I am looking for or fishing for better effects, which is always possible depending on your resources, guys. But for now I am good. And as you can see that once we are done with this resonance thing, we have another option has been unlocked, Hypertune. Now what we can do, we can do Hypertune. That means we can increase the damage and skills of this memory even more. So let's do the Hypertune, and for Hypertune you'll need certain materials, these materials and these materials. What are these materials? This is known as Hypertune Crystal A, and I don't really have enough of them, so let me just buy a little bit of them. Sell Hypertune materials, and I'll show you entirely from where you can really point shop. Let's go to the point shop, and I think in the bureau shop, the point shop. So if you go to your shop, let me remove my hand and you will see, let me remove my head and you will be able to see. You need to go to the shop and you need to go to the bureau shop, and there is a point shop under the bureau shop. here you can buy these things, this Hypertune crystal, Hypertune crystal beta and alpha. You can buy this with these currencies. This is known as United Achievement Points. So let me buy a couple of them, and then I'm going to show you that from where you need to farm these items. So let me buy a couple of them, like I think a couple of hundred of them, because I have quite a good number of these things. And let me buy a couple of these things also, because we will do quite a good number of these. So let me buy some of them. Oh, sorry, I think it's too much. Let me buy some of these again. Okay, now these things you need to farm in the guild. If you go to the guild, of course you need to join the guild and play the guild on a regular basis, and there are these rewards that you will get, and these are the things, United Achievement Points, that I just showed you. With those point shop currencies, these are the point shop currencies. You go to the point shop and buy those things for Hypertune. Let me just collect these rewards, and also good number of EXP. This is very important, guys. Make sure that you play guild on a regular basis. Now let's go back to the character and do this Hypertune thing. And our character is here. We're gonna train the character. We're gonna go, sorry, not the character, actually I need to go to the memory. So this Scotty memory, once again we go to the train, and now we are going to do some Hypertune. So on the first slot, this is this whirling slash. Memory attack increased by 17.5%, defense increased by 12.5%. And the second, weave of voidness, memory attack increase 70.5%, defense increase 12.5%. Both of them are same effect. You should ideally do both. So let me just do the first one, and we will need these currencies and of course some cogs. Start Hypertune, carry out Hypertune for Crimson Weave. Hell yeah, let's go. And we did the Hypertune. Memory attack increase 17.5%, defense 12.5%. Very good. Now there is another slot. We can do the Hypertune, but I'm unfortunately out of materials. I need to farm again and again, because recently I did a lot of Hypertune with my Bianca Stigmata, and she's absolutely strong now. So once you finish this other Hypertune, you are done with this. There are more, guys. There is this packed bonus, and if you tap on it, there is game mode related to this thing that is known as sequence packed bonus. And what it is going to do, it is going to increase the damages even more. And let's tap on this plus button, and there are these different slots that you need to play. You need to select, you need to go to this battle preparation, and you need to have certain teams to play. And unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, but the requirement of this game mode or battles are kind of really high. It requires 6500 BP. That's the recommended BP. I mean, that's the lowest BP you should start with playing this game mode. That means as a new player, you should not really play this game mode at all. You should keep developing your characters. You should increase the BP of your characters, and when you have a bunch of strong teams, I mean at least 3 strong teams, only then you should attempt these game modes. And if you tap on this quick deploy, you will see that the game is not really very good at selecting these teams, because this is selecting a random team, which is not a good idea. So you should always go and do this thing manually, because other than that these teams are not really okay. Let me go to the fax bonus again, and it is not going to reset, but just do this manually, because they are adding both Bianca Stigmata and Lucia Crimson Weave on the same team. That doesn't work. The team has to be physical team or lightning team, I mean well organized, with attacker, with tank, with those supports or amplifier, and so on and so forth. You need to build up those team, play these missions, and earn certain points to actually increase this pack bonus, and that will help you to get higher amount of damage, guys. So So these are things that you can do for the memories, and if you do this thing to all the memories, think about the benefit that you will be getting from this all these memories. So it is not just adding the memories to the character, not just adding the weapon, but there is a bunch of things in this game that you have to do to actually reach the max possible damage numbers of these characters. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer, and I'll be seeing you soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.